Nagulat ka ba na na-impeach si Vice President Sara? Hi, I'm Dwight De Leon, congressional reporter for Rappler, and even I can say there's a certain level of surprise that the House actually pushed through with their impeachment. Kaming mga media, we weren't really caught off guard kasi kalat na yung rumors na may signature drive a day before the complaint was even brought to the plenary. Pero for the last 2 months, there were really just signals that the House wasn't too keen na kasuhan si Vice President Sara. December pa lang may 3 complaints na ang inihain sa kanya, pero nilangaw lang yun sa opisina ng Secretary General at hindi inendorso sa opisina ni Speaker Romualdez. Tapos may pronouncements pa si Pangulong Marcos na ayaw niyang ma-impeach yung kanyang vice-presidente. Marami ring variables working against the House's favor. Yung mga kongresista na up for re-election sa kanilang mga distrito, kailangan i-consider kung worth it ba na suportahan yung impeachment at the risk of offending Iglesia ni Cristo voters. Nag-rally pa last month para tutulan yung impeachment. Then you have the question of time. May campaign period, 3 buwang nakapahinga ang legislative. And when they come back to work in June, they only have 6 plenary session days left before their term expires. Tingnan nyo rin yung composition ng Senado. VP Sara only needs 8 votes to survive the trial. Sina Senator Bongo, Bato de la Rosa, Amy Marcos, and Robin Padilla, they all said na hindi sila boboto para i-convict si Vice President. Ito pa, pinapalutang ng Kamara na pwedeng mag-hold ng trial ang Senate kahit naka-break. O kaya pwedeng simulan ng 19th Congress yung paglilitis tapos itutuloy ng 20th Congress. One of the impeachment lawyers wrote an op-ed piece for Rappler, basahin nyo na lang. His arguments are sound, but they're not established jurisprudence and universal truths. So malamang sa malamang, the Duterte camp will exhaust all avenues and run to the Supreme Court to question the legality of the proceedings and delay the trial. So given all those risks, the possibility of failure to remove the Vice President from office is actually high. And if the initiated impeachment complaint fails, the Constitution says Sara cannot be impeached for another year. Kumbaga, may immunity siya ng 1 taon. Pero ayun, the House pulled the trigger anyway. Sabi ng mga kongresista, trabaho nilang panugutin ang isang opisyales na nagwaldas ng pondo ng bayan, na nanuhol ng mga kawani ng gobyerno, at nang threaten na ipapatay ang Pangulo. Impeachment at the end of the day is political. Is the risk worth the reward? What we know is that for the first time in Philippine history, we have an impeached VP. And Sara Duterte will carry with her all the burden that comes with that label, regardless of whether or not she actually gets removed from office.